Hello everyone, my name is Happy Black Legends. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So I was actually going to film a different video that I've been sitting on for like a month, but I've been perturbed, I've been irritated, I've been like annoyed, and I thought this could be an interesting topic to discuss because there's a lot of different aspects to this situation. So for those of you guys that don't know, Caitlyn Jenner has decided to run for governor of California, and I happen to live in California. So, yeah. When I saw the news, I was like, what in the BoJack Horseman is going on here? Like, oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Honestly, I haven't invested any time into keeping up with her political run because it's all like a sham. I'm not gonna call it a sham, but I think it's just like one of those things where celebrities like involve themselves in politics and they raise money for their campaign or whatever, and all their rich friends donate to their PAC or whatever. They get a PAC to support them or whatever. And I just haven't been keeping up with it because for like a few reasons. Number one, like every single time she's been in the news in the past like 2 weeks, it's like something that's controversial and like anti-transgender, even though she's trans. So I feel like she's almost using like public outrage to like fuel her campaign, which like, okay, but that's what Trump did, and I'm not gonna fall for that one again. So I honestly just haven't been keeping up with her run, her campaign. I've just been seeing the headlines and going, oh dear God, we're doomed, help us all, and keeping it moving. The hilarious thing about Caitlyn Jenner running in the first place is the fact that like, who the fuck is going to support her, right? Like, so she's a Republican, but like Republicans tend to hate trans and queer people, and she's pretty much alienated herself from the trans and queer community by consistently being kind of trans and queer phobic. So it's kind of like a weird catch-22. Like, who is she actually attracting here? Like, she's attracting the weird like white like gay Republicans, but that's such a small margin to attract. Like, I don't really know what you're doing here, sis. I don't know what your game plan is. And California, you know, we've had our fair share of pretty shitty governors, and say what you want about our current governor, but I personally love the fact that we got our own little stimulus. I will love that. Our vaccination rates are going up, our cases are going down. We're not a perfect state, but we do the damn thing, and that's that on that, period. And I don't know, this whole thing has just been so fascinating to me and like interesting, but also like confusing and terrifying. Also, like, I hate that whenever like a marginalized person does something bad, like everyone is like, time to be discriminatory. Like like, just because a black person does something you don't like, that doesn't mean you're gonna call them a nigger. It shouldn't, right? Like, so it's just interesting to me that people are seeing Caitlyn Jenner be a shitty person, and then they decide to be a shitty person by being transphobic. It's like, two wrongs don't make a right, queen, okay? I don't know. California's a mess, our country's a mess, and I just think it's really fascinating that Caitlyn has decided to run in the first place. And in the second place, it's just such a confusing event to watch. And I do think she's definitely relying on like public outrage to fuel her campaign. Like, if you look her up, everything that she said over the past 2 weeks has been extremely transphobic. She said the thing about like trans people, or we need to keep trans girls out of women's sports, which that's an oxymoron. I don't know, like, I'm just curious to see what you guys think. Like, this probably won't be a long video, but because I've already said everything I feel about it. But I just think this is a mess, and I'm so tired of celebrities like involving themselves in politics. Like, I don't believe that you need to have like, you know, I don't believe that politics should be so elitist. At the same time, like, I do think you should have a basic understanding of certain things, like, you know, like just some things, you know, and it just seems like anyone who can fund a campaign can just get into Washington, and that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. I don't know. Maybe we should like have an exam for politicians. I don't know, because I do think it's important to have like fair representation. And like, I think like Congress and like the Senate, I just think like our government should represent us as a people. But at the same time, you get people like Donald, you get people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you get people like Marjorie Taylor, whatever the fuck, who just waltz right in and like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, please, like, go away. No one wants you here. But I don't know. This isn't going to be a long video. I'm just ranting. I'm just curious to know what you guys think about the situation. Please let me know down in the comments below. I am probably not going to make another video on this. I just think I have my final thoughts. Too long, don't read. I'm so sick and tired of like celebrities and people who are not qualified to be in politics trying to like buy their way into politics. I'm so sick and tired of it. Number two, just because a trans person is shitty doesn't mean that you should be a shitty person and be transphobic to them, because it's just like really stupid. And number three, I definitely think Caitlyn Jenner is just trying to say like the most outrageous things she can say to constantly remind people that she's running for governor. And I guess by making this video, I'm kind of falling for it. Oops. Won't do that again, so I don't know, we'll see. But I'm scared. I'm not scared. I don't think she's gonna win. Like, she has no, like, who supports Caitlyn Jenner for governor? Like, show me the person. Like, I would like to talk. Who is she attracting? Like, I don't understand. I just don't get who the demographic is. I don't understand the assignment, and I'm gonna have to stay after class to get more help because I'm confused. I'm truly baffled and confuffled. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna get going. I will see you in the next one. As always, a huge motherfucking thank you to my patrons, to my YouTube members, and to my subscribers, and to you for watching. If you would like to become a YouTube member or patron, the link for that is down below, so please check it out because I would love you for that. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, y'all. Bye.